Om Shanti. I'm Davendree from France. We are studying today the blessing of Monday, 26th of February, 2018. What Baba is telling us this morning: may you be a fortunate soul who makes your worldly interaction easy on the basis of your godly interaction. The explanation: for half the cycle, you labored in your worldly interaction, in your devotion and religion, and you have now been liberated from laboring. Now, even the worldly interaction has become easy on the basis of your godly interaction. You are just doing everything as an instrument. Those who do everything just as an instrument always experience everything to be easy. It is then not interaction, but just a game. It is not a storm of Maya, but it is a gift to move forward with according to the drama. So, you have been liberated from making effort, have you not? Maintain the awareness: I am an elevated soul who saves myself from laboring. So my understanding of this blessing of this morning, how I churn the blessing of today. For example, for me, today is Monday. It's the first day of working week also, because we have a Lokik work over there in France. And then, just according to the blessing, for me, every morning it is as if the breakfast, the lunch and the dinner, both 3 meals together for the soul. So the way that I personally imbibe the blessing every day, it is the track that I will take the whole week from Monday, and every day's blessing. For example, when Baba says, it's very interesting for me today because we always have to interact with worldly people and then also with godly family, both together. So my interaction now, before Gyan, my understanding is that my interaction with other people was just only 2 bases, I and the other one. And the interaction was completely different. After Gyan, becoming the child of Baba, my interaction now, I go to Baba first and then, like the triangle. Always have this in my mind. Just before interacting with anyone, either it is a godly family or the worldly family, the professional family, just within little second, just be a soul, connect with the Supreme Soul, and then I will connect with the other soul. This is one aspect how I feel the blessing of this morning about interaction. The other things that touch me also in this blessing of this morning is to be a godly instrument. For me, what is the meaning of an instrument? An instrument as a music instrument. The instrument can stay here. If I don't allow the player to play it with the exact note, with the exact tune. So for me, my understanding is that being an instrument, I need to be Karanar, the Hindi word. And then I let Baba being the Karan Karavana that inspire me. Karan Karavanar, that inspire me as an instrument so that I can play my role properly. I will just tell you one of my personal experience. 3 years back, one day I went in Baba's room in Amrit Villa and I told Baba, I don't want anymore to give classes every day. Please, I don't want anymore to organize workshop. I don't want to do this kind of work for the godly work. But you can use me however you think that it will be the best for me and also for the family. I will do whatever you needs me to do. You will not believe me. And then I came to Madhuban after my departure here from. My work has increased, I will tell you, nearly 10 times more. Now, I am interacting with all the Brahmin family, and I realize that Baba knows exactly all my professional background, all what I am able to do for the BK's family. And that's how, since 3 years, I'm working mostly now with the BK family, with all the senior sisters, the BK family. And I feel that I am moving forward very fast, quickly, and I'm helping also with the help of Baba. I am not doing anything. I can trust you. I realize how Baba can use the instrument to play the exact music with the exact tone, with the exact tone. So, for me, this blessing of this morning is my best beautiful breakfast for the soul. And the other things also that touch me this blessing of this morning is about how much I have been laboring in the devotional path, in the religion, because in this life, being of a family of, the Brahman caste, I am of Tamil background, and we had the church near by the house, the temple, every morning doing all the things. I have been doing all the devotional things, and I have been wandering gurus after gurus, 12 gurus, before coming to Baba. So this for me, this blessing touched me so much. I have the feeling that Baba is speaking to me. Baba is telling me, now, child, it is time for you just to eat the fruit of all the laboring that you have been doing for so many years before arriving into Gyan. And also the last thing also, how I imbibe the blessing, is every situation that I need to face in my Lokik world, also in my professional world, every time I say, it's according to the drama. We have disappointment with another people when you have interaction in the professional field. We are not happy, the work has not been done. And every now and then, the drama plan is accurate. So I need always to remain on the rail of the drama. Then everything becomes very, very easy. As Baba said, that instead of being a busy yogi, so we become an easy yogi. So another thing is also that I need to maintain the awareness that I am an elevated soul, that I am a godly child, and remain always contented whatever the situation I have to face. Because if I, as a child, as an elevated soul, as a child of God, I don't remain always contented, always happy, always satisfied, who else in the world will be like this? So I feel to be very fortunate, as Baba said in the Moli, to do the godly service, to be a child of Baba, because we have been chosen by Baba to help him in his wonderful, amazing task of the world. So that is what I'm just looking at the clock also. That is how my understanding, how I imbibe the blessing of every day. If you have any question, I can answer to you. It makes sense for you? The way that we chant the Moli in European country, I think it's not the same as here in India. Davendree. Yes, I have an Indian name, I know, Indian body, Indian heart, but I don't speak Hindi. Shame on me. In Paris, and the center is 200 kilometers from Paris, so I used to travel to work, coming in Paris and then going back in the center. So, yes, I'm consultant in human resource management in France. And also I'm working as a therapist, being in the human resource management team. In 1994, I will tell you the truth, I was in Gyan, but I was not a Paka Brahmin. I became a Paka Brahmin since 14 years. I was in Gyan first in Mauritius. I picked up Gyan over there, and then I was traveling on my duty, and I came back now. I would say that I had to recover all the years that I have lost, not being a Paka Brahmin. Since I become a real Paka Brahmin, I would say 13 years now, this year. And I have to recover all the time that I have lost. From 1994 up to 2000, I would say 2004, something like this. So now I have to do more work. It's a very good lesson also for me.
You are alone again?
No, my husband also is with me. That is, he's taking, he's taking care of the center when we can't come together anymore. But I manage, as he doesn't speak English also, not only Hindi, he's a French. So I manage for him to come with another French brother so that he will have all the translation. So many organization has to be done before we leave the country. We come here for Baba's Milan and for when we arrive here. When I arrive here, it's to take the maximum with me, so that when you have to face the European country over there, it's not like here. You see?
How many years in France?
Oh, more than 40 years in Europe, not only in France. Yeah. I was very, very young when I went over there for study, and then I work over there, and then I went back to Mauritius. I was born in Mauritius and living in France. So that's why I am no more a Mauritian. I am not a French. I am not Indian, but I know I am a soul. I am Baba's child. Yes, when I arrive in Mauritius, I don't have the same behavior, and they could guess immediately. In France, I am not a French, being of Indian body. In India, I am not an Indian, because I don't speak Hindi. As soon as I arrive at the airport, they start speaking Hindi. But this year, I make a vow to Baba. I say, this year, I already buy all the books. I will make time, 1 hour every day, to learn Hindi. And next year, I will attend all the Hindi classes here. When I will come back. It is not advice that I am giving to senior sister. It's taking care of their health. Yeah, I'm therapist, and I work with some device. Many of our senior Brahmin they are having some health issues. So I'm just helping them in the health field. And many of them are coming from abroad to Paris. So I think the best advice is from Baba. I'm not the person to give advice to any senior sisters, but advice regarding their health, how now to have the awareness of the body. Because when we say that Baba told us not to be in body consciousness, I think that body consciousness is one thing, but we need to have the body awareness and to take care also of the body. Because when the body is in good health, the soul is happy. for my understanding, my way of living, I need to take care also of the body, so that the body and I, the soul, become the best friend. When they become the best friend, everything is easy. No health issues, so everything goes. I can move forward easily. So this kind of what to eat according, and the dietitian also, according to the health issues, what someone need to eat. This kind of that. But our advisor is Baba. So he gives the best advice to all of us. Yes, because Jean-Louis is from France, and I know very well all his painting. And last year I have managed for him to go to Mauritius to do a very beautiful painting over there in a new center. That's why he asked me to come and see what he's doing in order to make him work in another country also, because I used to travel a lot also. Yeah. Yes, because I have been studying when I was in the university, when I was very young, studying the philosophy of art. How, when you see the art, what is behind, what the author is spreading as message. And I studied in France. Yes. There's many aspects, hidden aspects. So thank you very much, all brothers and sisters. Om Shanti.